On the ice representing Canada, Gilles, Poirier.
And now to Gilles and Poirier, the final skaters of the whole weekend at the Finlandia Trophy 2024. They skate to air in the G-string and a whiter shade of pale. Turning cartwheels so perfectly with the music.
I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called
Has to be in your +5 for those choreographic assisted jumps.
The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, but the waiter brought a tray, and so it was later as the miller told his tale, and that her face at first just ghostly turn a wider shade of pale.
Just a little bobble on the outside mohawk there for Paul. Oh gosh! I thought there was an extra rotation in the twizzles for Paul, and to have that.
And so it was later as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a wild shade of pale, wider shade of pale.
What a glorious command of the blade and that final right back outside edge into the finish position as the Canadian team leader and coach Caroline look on Gilles and Poirier I thought the first two elements and the opening of the program showcased their self-belief. There seemed at that point in the program a statement, yep, we know whilst others in the ice dance community this season have had fragility, we're not falling victim to that. And yet, gobsmackingly later in the program that fall within the Twizzles, and you do sense, Paul, perhaps a little shell shock through the performance. Piper continued to be resolutely committed to the expression. But understandably, Paul be taken aback.
It's a surprise. It's okay. Bit of a surprise, but
It is what it is, says Piper. No words from Carol, really. I read that they didn't have necessarily a concept as we see this wonderful extension in the right outside edge as an incredibly difficult pickup to the start of the rotational lift. There wasn't a clear concept routine. They want people to make their own storytelling from it. This was brilliant. Every one of the 1 foot turns, a different entry edge, I believe, for Piper and Paul. That's so unconventional. What a wonderful line matchup that is. This is that difficult entry into the start of the element, which signaled the beginning of the mistakes here. For whatever reason, Paul just added an extra rotation. No amount of experience can prepare you for the nerves of competition. As gosh, well, fall by 1. Piper did really well not to take an additional -1 deduction by going down 2. And, you know, I assumed wrongly that Piper and Paul were likely to be the only double winners on a Grand Prix after the lead that they had in the rhythm dance. And I fear, and Lewis Gibson could now, having defeated the world champions already at Skate America, now potentially beat the world silver medalist Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier.
This is what Kurt would say. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, sister.
Yeah.
This is what Kurt would say. I presume Carol referencing the great Kurt Browning, former world champion from Canada. Ice is slippery.
We didn't let it go, so.
And you really kept the present close today.
Yeah.
It's just not going to get.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
not. I wouldn't
And
expect
Carol
it
just
to.
explaining it's not going to get the scores they want, and she's extracting all the positives that a good coach would from a difficult skate.
Yeah.
No one likes cramping.
They are the leaders with the top score of the season coming into this event, and they had 128 at Skate Canada. They need only 118, 10 points less than that to take the title.
We won't do it.
It's okay. Whatever the score is, just done. Hi, everyone at home.
What a brilliant job Carol is doing. Don't worry about the score. She's conscious that
Yeah, it is what it
Skating on.
is. Yeah.
it's going to be difficult to swallow. And Paul's saying he's okay, it is what it is, but of course they're invested, they're committed, they want the title.
I'm sure yours is texting.
Carol just saying Yurus Raskalaev, the other coach on their team, play texting her now.
The scores, please.
Anxious wait.
Piper Gilles, Paul Poirier from Canada have earned
Yeah,
in the
it's
free dance
116.14. You can see the deduction for the
Their
fall.
total competition score is
Fourth
279
and the free
points,
dance
and they are
second.
currently in the second place. Thank you.
And all 3 members in the Kiss and Cry